What's going on, guys? So today I'm going to make a video about wheel hardness, wheels, skate wheels, what wheels to get, and then also about bearings, okay? So if you're like under 16, maybe you do or maybe you don't have friends who drive, but if you don't, you're going to need some way to get from point A to point B. You could ride your bike or you're going to skate. Maybe if you're going to skate, you're just going to, then you have to, if you ride a bike, then you have to carry your skates on your back, and then your back is going to, so if you're going to skate there, though, back in the day, me and the homeboys, we used to just skate. We had skate wheels that are the size of anti-rockers now, so they were literally like really, really small wheels with terrible bearings. Like, we used to skate in the dirt, we'd skate in the grass, and skate in the rain, you know what I mean, or after it got done raining. So our bearings would get trashed so quick. And so we're skating on slow bearings with small wheels, and by the time you get to a spot, and I live in Florida, so by the time you get to a spot, you're like exhausted. So my new skate setup is ideal, okay? I have in my hands a pair of Abac 11 bearings. So lest you think that I'm joking, look at that. It says Abac 11. I ordered these on eBay as just kind of like a, that's so weird. They don't make Abac 11s. It only goes up to 9. Well, I actually found some Abac 11s, and they are probably like knockoff Abac 9s, and I got them as like a joke, and then because I just want to see what they were, and then, but they ended up being like the best bearings I've ever owned. So they may actually be Abac 11s. I don't know, but I just got done re-greasing these. So if you don't have a lot of money, but you do have some tools in your garage, re-greasing it is a way to save money on bearings and or eBay. Okay, eBay is a hit or miss with bearings because you could either get good ones like these, like I got good ones. So if you go and type in Abac 11, you may end up getting some good bearings. eBay, Amazon, I got where I got these wheels. So I got these wheels, which are 72 millimeters. So that's the width of the wheel is 72 millimeter, and they are 89A hardness. So on the hardness level, you have like 82 is like super soft, and what you get with a lot of stock skates. So like when you're younger, when I was growing up, you'd get like 82A wheels would come on like K2s and USDs and things of that nature. So basically like the stock wheels were really soft and they're gonna wear out really quick. And I used to have wheels decor and chunk within like 2 sessions. Or what I would do is I would buy the cheapest wheel off of like Roller Warehouse or A-Mall back in the day, and they'd just decor and chunk. And so I couldn't figure out what was the deal. So I've been watching Back to Blading, and he explains a lot of this because he actually makes wheels and things of that nature. I found these on Amazon with a set of Abac 9s, and I'll get into the Abac 9s in a minute. They were not really that great. And okay, so let me preface that by saying I was skating these, which are very fast bearings, and then I went to another Abac 9, and it wasn't quite as fast. I'm not saying that they were bad, they just were not as fast as these. And I was like, I want the fastest I can get. So they weren't bad. So I got 4 of these, and with Abac 9 bearings for 20 bucks on Amazon, which is not a bad deal. These are 89A, which means they're very hard, which means they're going to last a long time, which means you can skate street, you can skate whatever with these, and these are not going to chunk. The disadvantage to this is if you don't have heel pads in your skates, you're going to feel it. Like, the reason why you would want a softer wheel is if you're doing gaps, because what it's going to do is take the shock a little bit in your wheel. Okay, with harder wheels, this is going to be good if you're doing grinds, if you skate a lot of ledges, if you skate far distances, you know what I mean? You're going to want a harder wheel. And with a hard wheel, you will want to make sure that your skates have heel pads in them, because any little shocking thing, whatever, you're going to feel it in your feet. So, in my Solomons, I'll pull this out. They don't have wheels on them right now, but Solomons have really thick heel pads. I custom made my own. I basically put sway heel pads in here. Then I put a This one you can find at Walmart. So it's basically, it goes like half of the skate, and it's pretty good. And then I actually put another little piece for the front of that. It's like a gel piece, and I just put that in the front and duct taped it together. So it works pretty good. And so wheel hardness. So if you go and you find some cheap wheels that are 82A and you expect them to last, you're wrong. They are not going to last, and you're going to end up buying brand new wheels. You're going to buy more wheels, and you're going to waste money. So you could spend $20 on 82A. So what are we looking for with wheels? Okay, wheel hardness will determine how long it's going to, or how long it takes it to wear down. Okay, and when you buy really soft wheels, so it starts 82, 85, and I think it even goes softer than 82, but those are like ultra soft wheels. Those are made for like, so really, really soft wheels would be used for like something like a roller skating rink. What they're going to do is they're going to offer you a lot of grip, but if you skate them on street, they're going to core and chunk real quick. And what coring is when the center core starts to come out. And chunking is when the wheels just start to come apart, like the urethane doesn't hold up. Okay, so these are some things. So this is just something on wheels and bearings which you need to know. Basically all you need to know if you're looking to buy new bearings. Okay, now you have two options with bearings. If you have some bearings and the bearings were good at one point in time, but then they got really loud over, maybe you skated them for 6 or 7 months and then they got really loud. Now, here's the thing to think about. If they got loud after like two or three sessions, then the bearings are just bad bearings, okay? If they are like freezing up, seizing on you, okay? This will work too, okay? So what I did is, instead of buying new ones, because I could not find the seller of these bearings, and these were the same ones I wanted to skate these bearings. Okay, these bearings I got off of eBay. I believe they were only like 12 bucks. Okay, and but they're really, really good bearings. So you could get a set of brand new bearings, brand new wheels, and you don't necessarily have to go with 72 millimeter wheels. Okay, you're gonna have different profiles of wheels. This is a bullet profile, so you can look at it and it looks like a normal rollerblade wheel, right? And you can see like a normal aggressive wheel is more flat on the top and it's wider, and that's to give you more traction and more grip. I prefer the bullet style. I think it and especially on mine, I skate with a big wheel setup, so that, like I said, these are 72 millimeters. The smaller the millimeter, the smaller the wheel is going to be. Okay, so some skates, or most skates, will go around 60 millimeter wheels. Like most frames can support up to 60 millimeter wheels, I believe. Don't take me. And some frames are made, I'm talking about aggressive frames, are made to take a little bit larger wheels. And then like some skate manufacturers will actually build into their skates so you can skate up to like 68 millimeters, I believe. I want to say, don't quote me on that. So you can buy smaller wheels if they're going to be like 89A and 90A, and that's just the hardness of the wheel, like I said, so it's going to make it more durable. Okay, 90 is the hardest. They have over 90, which is like 100A, but most rollerblade wheels go up to 90A. All right, let's just put it that way. And then, so 89 is almost as hard as you can get, but a little bit. So it still offers a little bit of grip. So I like 89A. That's what I'm skating now, and this is just really nice. I was actually skating a park. So let me preface it this way. I was skating a park, and all I was doing was like wall rides and transitions. So like this park just is designed where you can do like a little bit of wall rides, like kind of carving. Not really wall rides, carving. So I was doing carving, and it had just got done like sprinkling. It wasn't like rain. It didn't really rain, but it kind of sprinkled, and I was kind of sketched out. I'm like, well, if I try and skate the park and slip, I could get hurt. And I didn't have any issues whatsoever. And the park that I went to actually was dried insanely fast. Like, it was sprinkling, and then like after 5 minutes, it was all already dry. So it was pretty good. But so wheel hardnesses. So let me go back to this. So if you're under 16 and you don't drive, or maybe you live in a city where you don't really drive around, you more skate around, and or you take like the bus or something, you're gonna want, you might even want to get a flat setup frame, and which flat is just 4 wheels down with some Abac 9s. And like I said, go on Amazon, go on eBay, look around, go to your skate shops, look around and see what they offer. Usually Amazon and eBay have knockoff brands or just generic brands. And if you're looking for wheels, you're mainly going to want to go, if you're skating street, I wouldn't skate 85A street. If you're going to skate street, go 89A, 90A. If all you skate is park, and we're talking like that's all you skate, you can get away with skating 85s or 82s. If all you skate is skate park, okay. Bearings. So they have Abac 3s. I think they start at 1s. I'm pretty sure they start at Abac 1s, 3s, 5s, 7s, and 9s. When I grew up, Target sold Abac 5s, okay? And you can go into Target and go get a pack of 16 Abac 5s for like $5. And I was like, cool. So what I would do is I would basically get a pack of 16. I would only skate 4 down anyways, 4 wheels. And so I would use half of them. Then when those started getting loud and, noisy, I went ahead and just would replace them. And then when those went bad, I'd go and do the same thing. But I couldn't find them. I think they stopped selling them. But that was not bad. But back in the day, so Abac 5s aren't going to be the fastest bearings out there. So typically, if you're skating Abac 7s, you should be fine. Abac 9s, it just depends. If you're a competition skater, you're definitely going to want some high quality bearings. There's some very fast bearings. So it just depends on what kind of skating you're going to do, okay? If you're doing long distances, you're going to want big wheels with fast bearings. If all you do is skate like, street, you don't really need big wheels for skating street. Unless you're skating around to spots. Like some people, like back in the day, we used to skate around, like our city was Tampa. We would skate around all around downtown Tampa. And it's kind of big, so if you're skating to spot like that, you're going to want some big wheels. And so you won't be exhausted when you get to the spot, right? So I hope you guys like this video. So Abac determines your speed of your bearing, okay? So if it's an Abac 9, it's going to be the fastest. If it's an Abac 3, it's going to be slow, okay? And with wheels, the millimeter, so if you're going to see like 62, 60, 58, that's just going to be the size of the wheel. Bullet profile is like a normal rollerblade wheel. Aggressive profile is going to be more flat, okay? And then like I said before, you're going to see 82A, 85A, they may have 87A, I'm not totally sure, or 88, and then 89A, and then 98. So that's just going to be how hard the wheel is, and that's going to determine how long it's going to last. Maybe you've got money to spend on wheels whenever you want to buy them, and you don't need to, that's not a concern for you, and you just want to skate whatever wheels you want to skate, then go for it, man. Like that's not, but this is just to give you some idea about wheel profiles, bearings, what to look for when you're doing it. So you can go on Amazon, eBay, and type in 90A or 89A wheels, and then see what it comes up with, or 90A inline wheels, and then you'll see some stuff pop up, and then see what they have, look around at what they offer. And then like I said, the one I bought, these, they offered, like you can get Abac 7s, Abac 5s, Abac 9s, you could offer that, and then it's just a different price, and they'll throw them on there. It's just, I didn't really care for I guess. Okay, I'm not going to say that the bearings were bad bearings. I'm just saying that these bearings were faster. And so after this is something I wouldn't have noticed before until I went to a really fast bearing. Now I really notice it. I'm like, okay, these bearings are so slow. Even though they're probably, to anybody else, they would probably be like really fast. But to me, after skating really fast bearings, now I'm like, I got used to that. So it's just some things to think about. What are you skating now? Do you like what you're skating now? Do you want to try something different? Do you want to, will your skates even take large wheels? What's the largest wheel size that you can put in your specific skate. Okay, these are some things you need to take into consideration when buying new wheels or bearings. So bearings are pretty much general. You can, if you're gonna basically be aggressive skating at all, I would stick with either Abac 7s or Abac 9s. You can go 5s, but the price difference between Abac 5s, Abac 7s, and Abac 9s is not very, not very big. And if you, like I said, go on eBay. eBay is a hit or miss with bearings. So eBay and Amazon, you're going to be a hit or miss with bearings, unless you get them from like sometimes skate shops will post on eBay, Amazon, and you can get a deal that way. But hope you guys like this video. Hit that like button, subscribe. We gone.